Is almost here. And there's one high school in Illinois where you don't have to worry about asking someone because they use a lottery system to assign students dates. They've been doing this since 1926. And the students say they like it because it's a bonding experience with the entire class.
Yeah.
I like this is a fantastic thing to do.
It's so good. I mean, I wasn't, I got into high school when I was 12 and I graduated when I was 16. So I wasn't allowed to date. So I didn't have a date for prom. Who am I going to ask? So I asked my cousin's friend Louis to take me, and we were at
You're very specific today.
Louis, I know.
Call
Louis.
him out by name.
Oh, I know Louis. You know Louis. But the funniest part was it was a tavern on the green. It was at this fancy prom, and we're from the Bronx. We didn't know anything about what was going on, and there were these finger bowls. Does everybody know what a finger bowl is? So you're supposed to dip your fingers in it, and it had a floating lemon. So Louis like, I think it's to cleanse your palate.
He drank it?
And we drank it, the whole table. And I remember saying, it tasted a little soapy. And it was like, it's to cleanse the palate.
Soap in it, too?
It was soap in it. I drank soap water. Yeah, because of Louis.
That's
I would
funny.
prefer to have been hooked up with somebody.
Yeah, I would
That's the point of the story.
I would have, too. I didn't go to my prom because my best friend promised me that she had hooked me up with a date. I was very shy. I was super excited because it didn't mean that I had to, go through the process of being asked. And the guy wimped out, and she went with somebody else, and I didn't get to go. So I had the dress, and I was too embarrassed and shy to try to see if I could get another date. So I'm always like, I want to recreate my prom. And my mom's like, you're 38 years old. You're going to go to your prom now?
Yes.
Yes.
When you go to your reunion.
See what she said about maturity? She's still at prom.
I'm still at prom.
She's actually the younger one.
You're at prom.
That's a good point. Yeah. But no, with prom, I don't love this because I think there were points in my life that I would have loved to have. Some of my girlfriends all hung out rather than went to prom. And I think at times when my body was changing, I felt so insecure that the idea of the dress shopping really made me stressed out. And I remember going and looking and not feeling pretty and not wanting to do it. I would have been better off putting on a sweatshirt, going out with my girlfriends, and just,
I just
feeling the
remembered.
pressure to go out.
I just remembered, I said I didn't go to a prom, but I did. Junior high school, I went to a prom.
You had one in junior
and wait
high?
a minute, I had like a strapless dress on, and I went on the subway. So when you, I swear to God, I just remembered this. And as I turned to go through the turnstile, the dress moved. So it was traumatic, that event.
Wardrobe malfunction, you pulled a Janet Jackson.
Exactly.
And then on the subway, we doubled. This other couple was making out on the subway. I was humiliated. I was only, how old are you in junior high school?
Yeah,
13?
you're like 13.
You're young, really young.
Do you remember who you went with?
Yes.
Louis?
I can't say his name. No. I can't say his name because once I said it and somebody got mad at me for even mentioning his name.
Okay, don't mention it.
Probably because, well, never mind.
He can run around telling people he went to prom with Joy Behar.
Did you go to your prom?
I got out of school in the 8th grade. I never went to high school. Yeah.
You and Jed should go to a prom.
I don't want to go to a prom. No, you know what? I leave those to the people that really are interested in it. I learned to, I didn't learn to read till very, very late in my life. So high school was not something for me, and my mother understood that. So I did it I went to school in a different way, but, it's not so, I mean,
You're an autodidact.
I am.
Self-taught.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Freaky
Good for
thing.
you. Yeah.